Headline news for Wednesday, July 13th from the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and WestFairOnline.com. Peter Katz reporting. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported this morning that inflation for the 12 months ending in June hit an annualized rate of 9.1%, up 1.3% for the month. The 1.3% monthly increase for June compares with only a 1% increase for the month of May. The increase was broad-based, with the indices for gasoline, shelter, and food being the largest contributors to inflation. President Biden arrived in Israel today, the first stop on his Middle East visit. The schedule called for him to lay a wreath at Israel's Holocaust Memorial, meet with Israeli leaders, and then Palestinian leaders, then travel to Saudi Arabia. In a joint statement today, Biden and Israel's Prime Minister Lapid said the U.S. and Israel were launching a partnership on the use of artificial intelligence and other technologies. In yesterday's televised hearing, the House January 6th committee presented evidence that Donald Trump was at the center of an armed attack on the Capitol intended to overthrow the U.S. government in order to seize power, and Trump controlled the armed mob that entered the Capitol to stop Congress from counting the Electoral College ballots. Republican co-chair of the committee, Representative Liz Cheney, revealed that Trump telephoned one of the committee's witnesses in what she indicated was an attempt at witness tampering. Ukraine officials indicate they are close to a deal with Russia that would allow about 20 million tons of Ukrainian grain to be shipped out of the country into markets where it is needed. Russia continues to blockade the Ukrainian port of Odessa, where the grain is stored in silos. Twitter has filed suit in a court in Delaware to force Elon Musk to buy the company at the $44 billion price he offered. Twitter says that Musk is in material breach of the deal and that the lawsuit is designed to compel him to move ahead with the deal. Twitter described the deal reached with Musk in April as binding. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that new cases of COVID-19 in the U.S. are running at more than 100,000 a day, with most of the new cases being the BA.5 variant. BA.5 is more contagious than previous strains, and antibodies created as a result of vaccination or previous COVID infection are not as effective at fighting BA.5. Stay in touch with the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and WestFairOnline.com.